All right, let's see who we got. March 22nd, Warriors come to LA. March 24th, the Hawks comes to LA. March 28th, 76ers comes to LA. Well, let's get into it.
On the floor for the visitors, the Golden State Warriors. At center, Charles Bassett. At small forward, Andrew Wiggins. At shooting guard, Buddy Hield. At the other forward position, Draymond Green. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visitors, Steve Kerr. Let's bring out the starters. Your Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at small forward, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. At point, 6'3", number 1, D'Angelo Russell. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. In the middle, 6'10", number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. The other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Hello and thanks for joining us in Noche de NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. And it's Bassey in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. Here we are, Brent, the season entering its final stages now. It really is a marathon, isn't it?
Man, Kevin, town to town, games piling up, dealing with weather, flight delays, people wanting tickets. I mean, all the things that add up to a season. And on and off the court, it is a grind. And you know the players at this point in the year are always feeling it.
Curry against Russell. Curry passes to Hield. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
But watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Curry looking around. Here's Green. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. It's a three-point game. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Okay, Lakers fans, you've asked for it. Here they are. The Laker Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. They were worried about the opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. To the inside. Here's Hield. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
James kicks to Hachimura. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Oh, that's some bullshit right there, but don't worry about it.
The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. There's the pass to Bassi. Now Wiggins. Hachimura grabs the miss.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that. When you're in an opponent's building, you got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
In Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Davis. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. And stolen by James. Here's Vincent, guarded by Curry. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shoots from 12. And again, it's the Lakers. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Vanderbilt with the block.
Good block.
Here's Vincent. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. That one falls.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Vanderbilt's got his second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
He swipes the ball away again.
And every swipe he comes up with inches him closer to the second spot on the most steals in a season.
Well, his defense has been historic as he marches towards second on the all-time steals list. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Green with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Got a piece of it. Here's Hield. They get it back. Los Angeles leading by 16. Pass to Vincent. There's the three. And the Warriors hit again from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Some changes for the Lakers. Christian Woods checked in for LeBron. Christie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Different look here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. Moses Moody comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Podziemski, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. Goes up from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Inside. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again. And so Wood will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Christie. Lays it up and banks it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Melton kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Lakers leading by 23. Christie the pass to Reddish. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Melton. Nothing on the board. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Christie kicks to Wood. Sinks the three-pointer.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Over to the wing. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Still without a basket in the game.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves.
The Lakers with the ball. Now the pass to Davis. Puts it up from 12. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
Gotta go in here and clean this electrical out so I have.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
You know, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Out on the perimeter, it's Podziemski and Wiggins. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. LA has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Here's Christie. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Here's Podziemski. Green, no luck.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation for competing in this one.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for them.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. He was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And Golden State also making a change. Heald's checked in. They get a hand on it. And stolen by James. For the finish. And he goes Kuminga and slams it down.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Kuminga. Good D by Wood.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
He kicks it to LeBron. Again, the Lakers.
LeBron shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's LeBron, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Can they get it? And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. To the right side. Russell from long range. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spots, at least in the last couple of years, that we've seen that Russell is not confident in firing it from.
Russell's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Wiggins outside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by James. Passes to Wood. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Wood against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And helping his team however he can. Wood with a great pass.
So it's the Warriors now. Curry finds Wiggins. Healed with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left in the second quarter. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Some changes for Golden State. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Kuminga. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry. .157 left in the first half. Knocked away. Taken away by Hayes. Wood pass to Russell. Fires for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Tipped away. And the turnover again by Golden State.
Lakers.
Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. The Lakers #1.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Russell's got 8 here in the quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Hield. That's tipped.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Vincent's checked in for Reddish. And Golden State also making a change. Podziemski, he's checked in for Hield. On offense, here are the Warriors. Now the Lakers on the break. Goes up. And Hayes throws it down.
Damn! Posterized.
Going right now. They're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Pass to Podziemski. Driving in.
Where you going, son?
Now, here's Moody. Covered by Hayes. Moody's shot is off. LA's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. Baseline J on the way. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And Hayes throws it down.
He's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
And he's able to get it back. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Oh, this go.
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They ended up scoring 14 unanswered points, really doing damage early. The effort, the intensity, impressive. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. They can't create for themselves in the second half. Things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Let's go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the 1, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Here's Curry. And the shot is long. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's Davis with the jam.
Phenomenal awareness by AD there, leaking out in transition, one of his best assets, and comes away with the basket.
Pass to Wiggins. Curry passes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Russell certainly has the makeup of a high-volume scorer. We've seen it before, and we might be seeing it again.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Curry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, shit,
He's got so much vertical
okay.
ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
LeBron against Green. LeBron kicks to Davis. And it's good. 2 points. And it's 6 points for Anthony Davis.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis. Christie subbed in for Russell.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Curry passes to Bassey. Kicks it to Green. Hachimura against Kuminga. And the pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Vanderbilt with the block. They retain possession.
Good block.
Into the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. Then for the Warriors, Moody's checked in for Green. Pajemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Moody. Still yet to score. Here's Bassey. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They need this. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Got a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Lakers. They are the favorite right now. Lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Golden State, they're in the 4th position.
And for Los Angeles,
they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Now they've got a new set of goals, and those are all about success in the playoffs. That's where men are made. They've got to have their sights very high at this point when it comes to the postseason.
Oh, he got you nailed up.
Pass to Hayes. Shoots over Kuminga. And the Lakers take on 2 more. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
all game long they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Kuminga the pass to Melton. And it's blocked.
Good block.
Here's Christie. He's defended by Pajemski. Good on the shot. Hayes has got 10 points.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Poked away. Massey, the pass to Moody. To stop the drought. It's tipped, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. The Warriors retain possession. Christian Wood checked in for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for Christie. And the Warriors also making a change. Yurtseven's checked in. Clock is at 3. Here's Melton. Hits the front of the rim and out. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Vanderbilt. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Kuminga. Wood with the block.
Good block.
Able to recover. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Looney. Gary Payton II is out there with Moody. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Santos in at the 3 spot. Moody's shot is off. So it's the Lakers now. Right wing. Here's Hood Schifino. Again, the Lakers.
Hachimura, not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
Pass to Yurtseven. Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
Warriors ball.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Reeves
is checked in.
Lakers. Austin Reeves.
Yurtseven finds Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Moody. Yurtseven passes to Moody. And another shot. The shot, no good.
This has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Hachimura is going to take all those mid-range shots if he can get them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Kept alive.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
And Wood, the bucket on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 4 assists now tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Poke loose. And they're on the break. The finish. And finished off by Wood.
And the mobility of Wood on full display. An absolute terror in transition if he gets going downhill.
Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Christian Wood. Christie subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in for Moses Moody. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The Lakers on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Hayes the pass to Christie over Payton, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
To the middle. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. From deep. And another three for the Lakers.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Curry. And Hood-Schifino pulls it down. Hood-Schifino's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Christie. And that one's on target from the wing. Christie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here are the Lakers. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Here's Connect. Again, the Lakers.
So much vert on that jumper. The D was there, but Connect just rose above.
2 minutes.
Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Hood-Schifino. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and they'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we watched this team play.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this game, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for D'Angelo Russell.
And so many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Up top, Curry. The pass to Looney.
Yeah, that's your best bet.
Moving it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. No good off the back of the rim.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Here's Christie. Again, Los Angeles.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Got it.
This arena was throughout the night. You can completely feel
we like to think the Golden State Warriors will come into LA. So we have to beat y'all 124-4. See y'all next time go around.
Los Angeles winning this one easy, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. You know, we just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. And, you know, guys made the right plays. You know, and that's what we've been doing all night, all season. And, you know, I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they got to the arena earlier tonight. I'd say that's a squad ready for action. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Nance in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 with small forward. Better be on your game tonight, Clark. These teams like to go, go, go.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but exhausting for the defenses. I mean, it should be a high-scoring affair, up-tempo, windshield wiper quality. Expect a lot of substitutions to keep things fresh.
So the Hawks will get the first possession. Here's Risache. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Up top Johnson. Pass to Young. Tries again. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Hachimura. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And here's Davis. With a 9-footer. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Outside Bogdanovich. Tipped away. Stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Poke loose, and they're on the break. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And I'll
tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Young against Russell. Pass to Rizachet. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some changes for Los Angeles. Woods checked in for James. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Reeves. Again, the Lakers score.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's beautiful.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And now the 2K leaderboard will give us a glimpse of the top rebounding teams in the second half of the season. The Hawks second.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
They need this. That shot, no good. The Lakers have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And the fast break ends at the
Reeves came through.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
And looking for Vanderbilt.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And Atlanta with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Knocks it loose. The Lakers, another fast break opportunity here.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Hawks trail by 16. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bogdanovich with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. And stolen by Vanderbilt. He goes up. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And they got to the line at a good clip.
Man, they lost to the Clippers.
Cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Nah, the one I'm gonna reopen is gonna be the candy store.
Christie's checked in for Reeves. And the Hawks will go for a different look here.
And in the category of free throw shooting, they're in the top half of the league. I wouldn't call it a strength, but they're not giving away too many points at the line.
And you mentioned just how well they rebound. This is a team that works hard and knows how to box out. Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Christie. Fires from deep. On target from range.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Vincent outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Vanderbilt. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Now here's Vincent. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt.
He swipes the ball away again.
And the thief strikes again. He's piled up so many steals this season.
The effort has been there all year long, and now he's tied for the second most steals in a single season. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Looking for their first basket of the game. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
From 17, again the Lakers score.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Daniels passes to Young. Herter against Reddish. Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Herter. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And they're pushing it up. And Wood with the stuff.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're...
Yet another steal from him.
So prolific. He continues to rack up the steals.
And now he holds the second most pilfers of the season. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
And I agree, that was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling, they're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Nance in at the 5.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Daniels passes to Nance. Here's Daniels, guarded by Russell. Deflects the pass. Nance can't get it to go. Vincent outside. Again, the Lakers
just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing a complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keeping building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Y'all better be careful. Y'all only got 4 timeouts left.
Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Los Angeles, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
I think for Los Angeles, they have to be pleased with their position this late in the season. You have to think they've accomplished every goal they set for themselves thus far.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success. I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And up the floor again for the Lakers. Running the court. Pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Johnson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
On up the court. Davis with it. Nance covering. And the shot goes down. Reeves has got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Risache. Hachimura covering. Inside, here's Davis. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Even when the defense is stellar, Davis still able to score the ball. That's what makes him an elite talent. He can make hard shots look easy.
Nance, the pass to Daniels. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Reeves. Davis down low for 3. James. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Nance against Hachimura. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Knocked away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball violation. A jump ball has been called.
And the Hawks with possession here. Daniels passes to Herter. 5 to shoot. Back to Daniels. To halt the run. James with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Russell, that's good.
I like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Up top, Nance. Pass to Herter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's James. That shot's good. Russell making the play. James has got 9 points.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Rizachet. Hachimura covering. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Oh, got a piece of it. Again, the Lakers.
There's been no will or desire to defend in transition. And I'll tell you, that's disappointing.
Herter. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. James inside. 9 points in the game.
Oh, okay, LeBron. Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's Rizachet. Hachimura covering. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura for the finish. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Jumps up. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
We know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And so it's Los Angeles. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be back in a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They ended up scoring 14 unanswered points, really doing damage early. The effort, the intensity, impressive. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, Good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. Help them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what
Joel,
up?
what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from Rui Hachimura.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Christie in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Atlanta with possession here. Outside Young. Pass to Nance. And the foul on Anthony Davis.
Oh, come on.
First foul. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers, Jarrett Vanderbilt.
Here's Rizachet. No points so far. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
Oh, that's some
bullshit. We are getting deep
bullshit.
in the season. Let's see the standings
Damn,
out east.
Atlanta at the bottom.
In Atlanta, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed, and really, so are their fans.
Yeah, and it's too bad, very unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
And that was good. Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Young looking around. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. The finish! And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Young, the pass to Nance. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And here we go. Lakers running again. Here's Christie. Shoots over Johnson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
We see it happen again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
Yeah, that's been the pattern, guys. I mean, their turnover is not only killing their offensive flow, but fueling the fire at the other end. That's a losing combo.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And book it for Vanderbilt.
And their transition offense triggering this run.
Vanderbilt's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 on the night. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out on his own on the break. Jumps up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Christie's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Young, the pass to Nance. Russell against Young. They still need this. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Vanderbilt, the pass to Christie. Lays it up and banks it in. Christie's got 13.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. They're scoreless since the first half. Here's Riza.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt with the block. And he's able to get it back.
What you talking about?
4 on the clock.
It was something I was talking to Monica about. One night bad, bro.
Here come the Lakers. Here's Russell. And then Russell.
No. I had told her about my job, and she was like, that's fucked up. But
the
nigga,
lead just keeps growing.
next month, nigga, we at 300.
Out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
I had a down payment for the minivan, dude. This shit finna go quick.
And Los Angeles another 3.
They've got a high octane.
No, this shit finna go quick, bro. Next month, I had a down deposit.
Defense looks like they're ready for a break.
2 minutes.
I just gotta save 351 for to get it.
Nance outside.
Man, you over there breaking in people's cars, nigga?
Having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine. Getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Riza Shea. 1:21 left to play in the third quarter here. Here we go, one-on-one. Russell to pass to Christie.
I'm b-balling right now.
Over Riza Shea. Again,
yeah.
The Lakers. All right, guys, a breakdown here.
Dude, I got time to rush
for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very
aggressive. All right, did you have your break already?
They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot
Call
of
me on your 30.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Shot is good by Reed.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Young. No good. Unable to win this run. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Here's James. Buries it down low. James has got 13.
They've been unable to get guys back up court.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Christie. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Riza Shea. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
I don't know what happened to Bronny.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Atlanta, Dyson Daniels out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Okongwu.
Goodbye.
Square in at the 4.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
Christie. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Up top, Reddish. Oh, he tries a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Right wing. Here's Christie. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And at any level of basketball, the turnover differential can make all the difference.
Value the possession. Vital to winning basketball games. We all know that. And if you don't, you cripple yourself.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Out to the wing. From about 16. Again, the Lakers score.
Well, Wood has a really solid jump shot, and that one well within his range.
Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Hood-Schifino. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's McLaughlin. The Lakers with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. It's been 13 unanswered for them.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Pass to Ware. Here's Matthews. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Christie, and Vincent is subbed in for Hood-Schifino. And a change for the Hawks. Herder's checked in for McLaughlin. Vincent passes to Hayes. Over Okongwu. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Daniels. No good off the glass. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Here's Connect. And he drains the quick shot. Connect's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
To end the run, Okongwu, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled. And that's tough. This is how locked in a shooter Connect is.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Connect's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow.
And it's got to feel good taking both wins in their season series against Atlanta.
Now the Lakers moving it up. He goes up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And he's all alone for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Matthews. To stop the drought. Wood grabs the board. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Vincent. And another three for the Lakers.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
We'd like to thank the Atlanta Hawks for coming to LA. Sorry we have to beat y'all 142-0. See y'all next time go round.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
All right, the last game of the night. 76ers.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got George, Joel Embiid out there with Martin. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Gordon in at shooting guard. And for the Lakers, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
You love to see D-Lo go on attack, and that puts pressure on the defense.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Maxey against Russell. One-on-one fast break. Over Maxey. And again, it's the Lakers.
Great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. And their biggest concern, of course, is figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the three. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Cheer on your little girl dancing. Let's go.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Knocks it loose. And they double up Gordon. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now here's LeBron, who's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Now here is Davis. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Davis dishes to LeBron. Over Embiid, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. James has got his second bucket tonight.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Maxey against Russell. Outside, Maxey. Pocket 6. Here's Gordon. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, man, still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Tyrese Maxey. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And the 76ers call time here. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
We win the playoffs, niggas. It'll be all the power.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Wood, he's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Austin Reeves. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And George kicks to Maxey. To end the run. Vincent with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Russell, and another basket for the Lakers. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Maxey. 26 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and picking up the assist.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's Lowry in for Maxey.
Andre Drummond. Kyle Lowry.
Deciding where to go with it. Over Vincent. And they'll keep possession. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the bucket by the Lakers. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on that. Lots of steals point to some.
Good block.
And something else they've done well tonight is points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Caleb Martin's checked in for Kenyon Martin. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Gordon.
Kenyon Martin. He got his son playing?
And here are the 76ers now. Looking for their first basket of the game. Russell against Lowry. Got a piece of it. 4 on the clock to end the cold streak.
Good block.
Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over that shot.
Oubre for 3.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Vincent the pass to Hachimura. That one goes in.
And man, dude, you gotta stay on your feet.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lowry dishes to Drummond. Pass to Martin. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh yeah, that's Kenyon Martin.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Los Angeles leading by 20. Wood finds Hachimura. Right on the bucket. Hachimura's got 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Now, here's Oubre. He has yet to score. He can't get it to go. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, it's the Lakers.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
It's George on the wing. Oubre outside. Now the Lakers on the break. Vanderbilt kicks to Wood. Over Drummond. And again, it's the Lakers.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
George against Vanderbilt. Now here's George. Defense right on him. 11 feet away. He doesn't hit that one. We're at the end of the first quarter. Blowout already in this one. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Oh, man.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Henderson, Jokic, and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, Martin is out there with Embiid. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Gordon. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Now here's LeBron. The pass to Christie. Fires top of the key. Again, Los Angeles.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the ball.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Second, Joel Embiid. Third is Andre Drummond.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a kind of swagger. And really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Here's Maxey following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Gordon. Wood with the block.
Good block.
Not in Wood's kitchen. Sent that one back.
Here's Reeves, and again it's the Lakers.
That's scoreless first quarter. That might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
LeBron's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Martin finds Maxey. To stop the run. Pass to Embiid. Outside Martin. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's Gordon missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And here is Los Angeles now. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. From the top of the key, and the Lakers check on 2 more.
And that's set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
76ers have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Maxey looking it over. They get a hand on it, and stolen by LeBron. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shoots from the baseline. Basket counts. Christie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here is Martin. 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix. James wide open. Again, the Lakers.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Passes it to Martin. Back to Gordon. Trying to get something going. Wood with the good block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Paul George comes in for Caleb Martin. Oubre's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Brown. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. All alone. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now here's Oubre. No scoring in this one. A second chance effort. And Davis pulls it down.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Oubre. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. 41 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to connect. Over George. And another basket for the Lakers.
Hey, guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The offensive rebound. Drummond passes to George. And Drummond kicks to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. Releases. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 3 steals, and 3 rebounds. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back.
Hey, what's good, Lucas?
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Conlon standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with them, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Here's Maxey. Still scoreless. And there's the pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Davis against Embiid. Here's Maxey. Tipped away. Embiid kicks to Martin. Outside, George. Tries yet again. It's another look. Reeves with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Davis, the pass to Hachimura. And that one is good. Hachimura's got 8 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Embiid. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Russell passes to LeBron. Over Martin. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Russell. Now that's 17 points for LeBron. Here's George. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And the rejection by James.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They're scoreless since the first half.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Hachimura. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. He's got 10.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now, here's Maxey. Scoreless thus far. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Now, here is George. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's James. Drains the 19-footer. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
Down low. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Big endless energy across the breeze, doing it on both ends.
With the assist.
And Philadelphia has possession. Here's Gordon. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Davis. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And it's the Lakers on the break. From deep, Reeves. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Reeves has got 18 points in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
6 on the shot clock. Bulls from the top of the key. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against Indiana, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play. And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Here's Davis. And again, it's the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Martin dishes to George. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. Right side, Maxey. Knocked away. And stolen by Russell. 7-second difference. Shot in game clock. And the slam dunk by Russell.
The moment Russell got the ball, he knew this was all him.
Now George hasn't made one yet. Outside, Maxey. Back to George. And Davis sends it back. Reeves against Gordon. Reeves the pass to James. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for LA. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Kelly Oubre out there with Martin. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Lowry in a point guard. Here's Drummond. Second chance shot. Oubre on the wing. Outside Martin. Shot clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Los Angeles ball.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Drops in the tray.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
It's tipped. Russell with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Moving it up. Here's Davis. Yep, it counts.
And running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
76ers have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Lowry can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone along perfectly from 3-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. James, again, Los Angeles.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Lowry drawing the double team. The drive by LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Drummond finds Lowry. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Lowry passes to Drummond. Back to Lowry. To halt the run, and it's blocked. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's James, and the layup falls. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Here's Lowry, and it's sent back by Russell. Now, here's Reddish. Lowry covering. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Reddish. Reddish has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Drummond passes to Fournier. Back to Drummond. Outside Fournier. 5 to shoot. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
2 points. That one goes.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. Continues to hound the ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up.
Good block.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Cameron Reddish. Christie comes in for LeBron. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Russell. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Drummond. Martin comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Maxey subbed in for Evan Fournier. got a piece of it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Wood, he's checked in for the Lakers. Reddish comes in for Anthony Davis. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Here's Lowry. That one a little long.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll now won 70 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
1:02 left in the game. Martin inside. Wood covering.
Strong defense awareness pays off for Wood, putting good coverage on the shooter.
Poked away. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's tipped.
Good block.
Here's Vincent, now recovering. Passes it to Christie. Over Maxey. Again, Los Angeles.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Vincent. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We'd like to thank the 76ers for coming to LA. Sorry I had to get y'all 119 to zip. See y'all next time go around.
They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home,
I want to thank my subscriber, Jackie Plays Gamer 14.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline
come
for an interview
with
with
your
our
boy.
player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
All right, let's see. who we got for the next couple days. All right. March 30th, Indiana comes to LA. April 1st, we on the road to face the Milwaukee Bucks. April 2nd, Lakers is in Memphis to play the Memphis Grizzlies. See y'all next week. Peace, love, loyalty as you know it.